Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I want to thank Top CEO for bringing this remarkable group of business leaders together, and Julian Hawari, my good friend, for inviting me here today. We didn't realize just how important events and moments like this were, until we didn't have them. Coming together, it matters what we share, what we learn from each other. It's all a part of the process of transformation and reshaping our region and our businesses. We are now more than 2 years since the start of the pandemic, and we're making progress. Nations and businesses are reopening, but the pandemic is not entirely behind us, especially in parts of the world struggling with lower vaccination rates. From the start, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was proactive in confronting the pandemic, undertaking the necessary public health and economic security measures. And as a result, we were so well positioned to emerge successfully, and as perhaps a model to the global commercial and business world. And when we talk about a great reset, in our region, in Saudi Arabia, that business reset started well before the pandemic. The Arab world is young, it's educated, it's tech savvy, and our markets are growing, driven by technology and innovation. And while many nations around the world took steps backwards during this pandemic, many in our region were better prepared. In Saudi, our reset began more than 7 years ago. Under Vision 2030, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's bold plan to restructure Saudi Arabia's economy, we're diversifying from energy dependence, we're embracing technology and sustainable development, and we're creating an inclusive society for all and opening opportunities for young entrepreneurs. Post-pandemic, in the kingdom and around the region, it'll be less reset and more restart. In part because we've recently experienced profound and historic change for women in Saudi Arabia and the region. We know nations cannot keep half their talent on the sideline and still expect to grow, transform, or lead. We have millions of talented, motivated women, eager to contribute, and they are the key to social, cultural, and economic progress in the kingdom, and frankly in the Arab world and around the world. In Saudi Arabia, I've not only seen the change, I've lived it. I know how important it is to open the workplace to women, and not just to encourage and promote equality and equity, but to plan for it. As a business leader in the kingdom, when the doors to women were just starting to open, I realized that opening the doors wasn't enough. Women had to be prepared to take advantage of those open doors, and we had to equip them with the skills. And when I was CEO of one of the kingdom's retailers, my workplace was the first in the kingdom to provide daycare, something we're so absolutely proud of, because we understood that even if the doors were open, we had to not just prepare the women, we had to welcome them. And beyond that, we also worked with women to prepare them to join the workforce. We offered training and financial literacy courses. And frankly, opportunity is important. Being prepared to succeed with that opportunity, addressing the barriers head on, sometimes that can be even more important. And today that's happening across our region and in Saudi, where more women attend college than men, where more women receive advanced degrees than men, where Apple just opened its Middle East coding school in Riyadh, and it's an all-female institution, where there's equal pay for women across many sectors, disciplines, and occupation. That's progress. That's transformation. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's a reset. But it's just the beginning. There's so much more to do. Our future's renewable. Our future's sustainable. Our future's tech-driven, digital, and green. And the kingdom's not only creating a more resilient public sector, but fostering a robust private one. And that's how economies and businesses must reset. The Saudi and Middle Green initiatives, more energy-providing nations taking steps towards renewable energy, making zero net carbon commitments, embracing comprehensive programs to reduce carbon emissions, increase domestic renewable energy production, and protect the environment. We reset by championing innovation, by encouraging inclusion, by creating an environment where young people have brighter futures than their parents. And that's the future we must build together, harnessing creativity and ingenuity of all of our citizens, and rewarding business leadership that values diverse and inclusive workplaces and supports the creation of innovative and creative ecosystems where everyone can participate and contribute. And again, Julian, thank you. And Top CEO, thank you for showcasing and highlighting phenomenal leaders like this.